Norsk publikum og amerikansk underholdning på gospel i kirken. Her det omvendt. Vi på Bygdetunet, og her har de amerikanske artistene fått seg litt norsk underholdning i norske omgivelser. Og kanskje det mest amerikanske av alt, Johnny Johnson.
Hi.
Would you say your music is really much different from the gospel that we hear in the church?
No, the music that they have in church, you could do the same thing off of music in church that you can off the music that we play in clubs. It's just that the music in church, you know, it has a different meaning. It's Christianity and whatever. And the music we play in clubs and things, it's been called devil music, really. But the music are the same. It's just the lyrics have been changed. I've listened to some the bands that they have in church, and boy, they be getting down, you know. And I was saying, if they was doing this in a nightclub, you couldn't tell the difference in the music. It's only this gospel that they call it, and we're playing blues and jazz, but the music are the same.
Could you put your music in with other lyrics in the church?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, somebody, whoever writes church lyrics, whatever, they could put it to the music that we play very easily.
But your kind is kind of boogie woogie or jazz?
Yeah, boogie woogie and jazz runs about on the same base. Only jazz can be played at a medium bounce, or it can be played at a fast tempo. Where blues, it has to be, well, boogie woogie, I say, it has to be fast, period, or it wouldn't be a boogie woogie. But the jazz can be played fast, slow, or medium bounce, or whatever. So that's the only difference between boogie woogie and jazz. Boogie woogie have to be at a fast tempo to be recognized right off as a boogie. If you would play a boogie piece or slow, they would consider it a blues. So that's the only difference there is.
Did you start your kind of music with Chuck Berry?
Well, Chuck was playing a different type of music than what I was playing. But at the time that Chuck and I encountered with each other, he was a black guy playing hillbilly music, and the public is always looking for something different. And this was different, what Chuck was doing, being a black guy. And so me and myself, I was born and raised in West Virginia in USA, and my part of the country was country and western music, so I grew up with country and western music, but I always had a yearning to play blues and jazz and whatever. So it wasn't too much of a problem for me to come over to Chuck's side as to what he was playing. And then in turn, I would try to show him some jazz tunes or some blues tunes. And between the two of us, this is where we got our music repertoire from. And it took us, well, it's still taking us, you know, every once in a while we play together. But as a whole, he got his fame, his name to fame off of rock and roll, which is a combination of country and western and rock music.
You've played together for more than 40 years, and you used to be behind the piano, but now you're in front.
Yes, I was a sideman for a long time. A lot of reporters have asked me why did I wait so long to come out front. Well, I never had no desire to be out front in the spotlight. I was satisfied at being a sideman and playing, getting my money, and go home and relax. Being out front as a band leader, you can't do that. You have to see the band get there. You have to have be bothered with income tax with Uncle Sam. There's a lot of red tape that you have to go through, but I wouldn't trade now that I'm out there. I wouldn't go back to being a sideman. But I would play with other bands like I have in the past with Buddy Guy, Keith Richards, Eric Clapton, Albert King. I played with quite a few of them, but as a special guest, you know, not as a sideman. So I would never trade places again. I would never trade a sideman for a band leader again.
You played with Eric Clapton in the Royal Albert Hall. Do you prefer that, or would you rather play in small clubs like on this blues festival?
Well, on occasion, like I did with Eric Clapton, I'd rather be in a large place like that because Eric has got such a popularity in London that if you played in the club, half of the people couldn't get in it because the club couldn't hold it. The Royal American Hall, I think it's, I guess around 60,000 people or so that is a seat, and it was packed from wall to wall. And it was very exciting for me to play in a big place like this, you know. And we had about an 18-piece band on stage, so It was great. I enjoyed it, and I hope to do it again sometime. I did it for 2 years straight, and I hope to do it again sometime. As a matter of fact, Eric Clapton will be in Texas September the 30th, and I'm understanding that I'm supposed to go down there and do a couple songs with him because I'll be headed to Australia right after that, you know.
I've seen your fingers play, and I also heard you singing. How come you did wait so long before you started singing?
Well, I can put this on Keith Richards. We made this song, Tangeray. So when we got the music together, Keith and I, he said, now we got music to it, so you're going to have to sing it. I said, no. I can't sing. I'm not going to even try to sing. So he kept on hounding me, saying it, you got to sing it. So I put some words together. I said, I'll sing this. He see I can't sing, then he'll let me alone. And I sang it, and it backfired. Everybody was asking, why can't you sing more? Why don't you sing more? I would do this one song in clubs or festivals or whatever, and the people would demand that I sing again, but I know nothing else to sing. You know? So then I went in learning some more songs. So now my last CD, I think I'm singing about 5 numbers on there, and the crowd is still asking for more. So they satisfied, I'm tickled to death, you know, because I don't consider myself a singer, but since they like it, I'll give it to them, and that'll keep me in business. You know.
If you don't play, would you prefer smoking cigars, or what's the most important thing for you when you don't play?
Go fishing. I love to fish. I watch TV quite a bit in the movies, and go on picnics and whatever. I don't go in clubs and things because I don't drink anymore. Only time I'm in clubs is when I'm playing there. So all my activity when I'm not playing is devoted to outside activity, picnics and parks and things like that, you know.
I know you were looking forward to coming to Norway. How come?
Well, the people here are so great, and they respond to your music so nice, and it just gives you a good feeling playing to a crowd like this. Last night we had a packed house, and everything we did, they seemed to enjoy to the highest. So why wouldn't you want to come back here again? I'm looking forward to it, believe me.
So we'll see you again next year?
Definitely so. I will be here and hope to have a greater time. And I would like to have a longer time here. I only got 2 days here. I would like to come for at least a week, you know. So we'll work on that, and maybe I can get to see more of your country because it's a beautiful country. I love it.
Would you like to go fishing with me?
You got some poles? Let's go. I would love it. You probably outfish me, but I would love it.
I heard you yesterday playing the Johnnie Be Good. Is that your song?
That's a song was wrote by Chuck for me. I didn't know he was doing this. He did it as a favor, you know. And I was really overwhelmed when he wrote this and said, I'm dedicating this to you, you know. Well, I asked him why. He said, well, like we play in different cities in the state, and when we get through playing his music, I would go and sit in with local bands and play jazz and whatever. And a lot of times the bus would go off and leave me, and I'd have to catch a plane or something to catch up with the bus in the next state or something. He said, now why don't you be good?
I know you were looking forward to come to Norway. How come?
Well, the people here are so friendly and very accommodating and whatever. Hello, my name is Johnnie Johnson. I'm playing here in a blues festival, and you'll be able to see me on TV in Notodden.
Johnnie, how would you compare your music to the Norwegian folks music?
Well, now, I don't see the comparison there because his music is so beautiful. I mean, like, I was sitting there spellbound listening to him play, you know. So our music, some of it will put you to sleep, and then again, some of it make you dance and whatever. But I don't see comparison there because he's playing in one type of music and I'm playing in the field of another type. But they're both are very beautiful music and soothing to the ear. And I want to congratulate you. You are very good, believe me.
Kunne du få noe blues inn I din musikk?
Ja, det tror jeg absolutt. Altså, du kan si at det bare snakk om at vi møtes, og så at vi jobber med musikken. Og hans musikk, han er allerede veldig godt kjent I distriktet etter bluesfestivalene, vet du. Og blir sett på som nærmest en myllargutt I blues. Og det slik at vi som musikere, når vi bare begynner å spøle, så det ikke språkvansker lenger. For vi møtes i musikken. Og du kan si på mange måter så musikkens språk, hjertespråket i verden. Det derfor at folk kan møtes kring musikk på den måten som de gjør på festivaler og slik. Det nærmest en slags fredsbevegelse.
Though you don't have much in common with the Norwegian folks music, could you use anything of it in your own, like inspiration?
Well, I know there's a place that it could be used. I couldn't right now think of it, as to where it could be used, other than for entertainment. It could be used for entertainment anytime or any place, because we don't hear this every day in the States. Like you hear our music every day on the radio and whatever. This is something new to us, and it holds us spellbound. And I'd love to hear much more of it. And I hope when I come back, I will hear him again.
Hvis du fikk en scene, så kunne du velge Johnny Johnson, de musikken du ville, de instrumentene du ville, og så skulle du ha et show om et par uker. Hva ville du gjort da?
Ja, jeg tror jeg ville si ja med en gang, og si takk for det, og glede meg. Jeg tror det skulle gå bra. Og jeg tror at det bare snakk om å treffes, og også at vi får ro på kant til å møtes i musikken. Og jeg ville være veldig glad for å kunne gå inn i et slikt samarbeid. Og du kan si, han vet jeg, hvis han hører norske folkemelodier, så har han, og får dem inni seg, så kommer det att på den mest vidunderlige, fantastiske måter i improvisasjoner. For det er det som er bluesens store styrke. Det er improvisasjon.
Johnny, hva hvis jeg stilte deg et spørsmål på norsk? Vil du skjønne hva jeg sa da? Would you like to come back here and play with Knut?
I would love to. I'm looking forward to doing so. Nothing would please me better than to come back and play. So I hope that happens.
Vil du ha flere?
Improvisere mer og møtes i musikken mer, altså, med andre ord, og lage nye improviserte verk som blir framført en gang, og så ikke mer.